To when the smoke clears, I am the recovery plug. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I know I am. It's another day in recovery, sobriety, and positivity and spirituality. It's a great day to be alive. Alrighty, well, before we get started, you know how I always like to get my video podcast started? Always with a moment of silence, followed by the serenity prayer for the addict who still suffers. So if you would, please, a moment of silence. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, wisdom to know the difference. Alrighty, well, let's get started, man. Well, how's it going, everybody? It's going pretty good, I guess. Today I wanted to kind of let you guys in on a little something that I do on it's part of my daily routine in my journey of recovery. And one of the things that I do, and this is one of the new positive things that I picked up, and I'm replacing a negative habit with a good habit. Let's put it that way. And what it's doing, it's a form of therapy, and it's a form of meditation, if you will. And so what it is it's just music therapy. It's what it's called. And you know, I've been doing music therapy for probably, I want to say the last 6 months. I've been doing it. It's been helping me quite a bit in my journey of recovery, man, because you don't have to know how to play an instrument, number one, to do music therapy. So what it is, it could all start by just a strum of the guitar, and it's what I like to call Zen guitar playing. And Zen guitar playing is just something that you do to make a sound that is going to be good for your ears, for your mind. And if you like the way that sounds, then that's okay. You know what I mean? That's the therapy. That's the process of getting into oneself, coming into, you know, cultivating your energies into being just you, one with the universe and your energy levels and that sort of thing. So what I started doing was I didn't really know how to play the guitar, and so what I started doing, it was just I used just a strumming technique, and I would focus on just either the sound, or I'd go to the park. Maybe a lot of times I would go to the park, or I'd pick a quiet room somewhere, and what I would do is just strum the guitar, and I would try to use, you know, 3 to 4 fingers, maybe sometimes all of my fingers, just to strum it. And then, you know, it goes something like this. See, so if you just keep doing that at a consistent basis, and with a consistent, just the sound that is just one solid sound, and you focus on that, and that would be your meditation. And so for me, that's what I was doing. And then I started just picking up different, I started practicing scales, which would be stuff like this, just picking just the one string at a time. It's just doing that on a consistent basis. So I started learning a little bit more and more. And you know, I can do some picking now, you know what I mean? And I can do some strumming, and it's pretty cool to be able to strum things on the guitar and just... For me, that was a form of just meditating and just focusing just on the music, just on the sound of just the strumming, or concentrating just on you moving your fingers. And if you just get in a quiet zone, or if you get into if you're out in the park, or out at the lake, or just something where it's just you, the wind, you, the nature, it's a very, very good source of meditation, and it feels almost like you're connecting within yourself and the energies of your spiritual being. And I find it fascinating, and I find it that it works. You know what I mean? It works for me, and maybe it'll work for you. You know what I mean? So in your journey of recovery, in whatever type of things that you're going through in your life, it doesn't have to be like, for me personally, it's addiction. You know what I mean? For me personally, it's dealing with childhood traumatic experiences, PTSDs, depression, addiction, all of those types of things. And this is one thing that I found that soothes my mind, soothes my soul, and it even that I don't know really how to play. It's just something that I picked up, and it's I now attend a music therapy class that I go to, and it's just a one-on-one session with the music therapist, and it's helping me. You know what I mean? So I found it that that's just another thing that I'm adding to my recovery arsenal. You know what I mean? So I'll do a little bit more strumming here, and it's simple, but it keeps you your mind from racing. For me, it kept my mind from moving along in this direction, whether it was whether I started getting into a depressed mode, or if something triggered me, or if something made me upset. It's a thing that I can just pick up and just close my eyes and just strum it. And then all you just have to use one finger and put it, let's just say like just put it 4 strings down, the first 4 strings, and you just strum it. Do whatever you want, you know what I mean? It is, if it's something that soothes your thinking, and you just go, you know what I mean? It's just, even if you're just going down. It's just another form of meditating. It's another form of changing a good habit, a bad habit with a good habit. And I pick up this guitar and I strum and I pick, but I do it every single day. Every single day I do that. You know what I mean? Even if it's just I make it a point to do it 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes. Sometimes I'll stay there for 30 minutes, even an hour, but I make it a point to do it every single day. I'll strum or I'll pick, and it's good therapy for me personally, and it helps me cope with things throughout the day, and it gets your mind channeled in this focused mode, if you will, you know what I mean? So, because when your mind throughout the day is racing, I mean, you can veer off all in the different directions, but when you do a little bit of Zen meditation with some music, it tends to bring you back down, calm you down, get your mind focused to where you want to go and what you want to do throughout the day, and not get you, not sidetrack you from veering back into isolation, veering back into the addiction, veering back into feeling depressed or feeling angry or feeling sad. You know what I mean? So it's very helpful, but I know that it's been helpful for me, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. You know what I mean? To show you that there can be other ways to deal with the addiction, deal with your recovery journey, because the recovery journey is not an easy freaking road. You know what I mean? Recovery journey is just that. You're recovering things that you've lost, and you're recovering yourself. You know what I mean? From the stronghold of whatever it is that you were addicted to, whatever it is that you were that was bringing you down or that bound you down, whether it was addiction, whether it was depression, whether it was feeling suicidal, whether it was just being angry all the time, or just different types of things. People deal with things all the time, and I think people are spiritually starved and spiritually wanting help. I think they want direction, and music therapy is great. You know what I mean? It can help you get into this more peaceful and calm mode and bring your neurological thinking, your brain, your concepts, and the way that you think, and that sort of thing. It just focuses them down into this into a get ready mode, if you will. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I thought I'd share that with you guys and let y'all know. Because for me it helps, and it's one of the things that I do. You know what I mean? So this morning, I had my meditation, and then I came down here to do the video and then to show you guys this thing here. So my next move today is going to a meeting, and then I will I'll take my church sermon online today on video. So I didn't get to make it to my usual mass time that I go to, because I was helping a friend of mine out that needed to have some a fellow brother, a veteran friend of mine that needed some time. He needed someone to talk to, and get him out of that rut that he was in, and I'm glad to be of help. You know what I mean? I'm glad that I was able to invite him over, and we talked and played guitar, so it was great. You know what I mean? So nonetheless, I didn't get to make it to church this morning, so I'm gonna catch it on online after I'm done with all of this. The rest of the things I got to do today, because I don't like to. It's just one of my goals that I try to be in touch with my higher power of my understanding, and for me that's God. For me that's Jesus Christ, and even though I talk to him every day, I like to hear what the pastor has to say, and there's always a message, and I like to hear those messages and put them to use. So again. So I just wanted to let you guys in on how the music therapy works and how it's going for me. So maybe you guys can pick it up too, and maybe it'll be a new thing that you can pick up in your journey of recovery. And like I said, you don't have to be a musician or anything. All you got to do is drum once. You know what I mean? And so I guess it's gonna be it for today's video, man. I just wanted to kind of get that out there and share it with you guys, and let y'all know that it works. You know what I mean? It works. And if you would please at this time give me a like, please subscribe to my channel, share my channel, and just know that when you do subscribe to that channel, all you got to do is tap that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing. And just know that when you do tap that subscribe button, you'll be helping out another veteran like myself, another person dealing with homelessness, childhood traumatic experience, PTSDs, depression, isolation, suicidal thoughts, all those types of neurological things and disorders. And again, you know, I dealt with all of those myself, so just know that you'll be helping out another person like that. And just please share my channel. You know, the message here is to reach as many people that is dealing with addiction and other neurological brain disorders, to help them and bring in to this side of the realm of positivity, recovery, and sobriety and spirituality. So again, until the next time on When the Smoke Clears, I am the Recovery Plug.